Section 7.4 is titled Using Percent Equations. So this, we learned how to use the percent proportion, and now we're going to talk about the percent equation. Our standard is 7C7, just being able to compute with rational numbers using standard algorithmic approach, which will apply the order of operations. So the percent equation is an equivalent form of the percent proportion where the percent gets written as a decimal. And what you do on this one is the percent times the whole will give you the part. And because we associate the word of with whole and is with part, oftentimes you'll hear me say blank percent of blank is blank. Remember that of means multiplication and is the word that indicates the equals sign. So you take the percent, multiply it times the whole number, and it will give you the part. What you have to make sure you do here is that you write the percent as a decimal. So different from the percent proportion, where we were able to just put the percent in as the percent, here you have to change it to a decimal. So find 62% of 75. So we're going to take the percent as a decimal, 0.62. We are going to multiply it times the whole, which is 75, and that will give us the part. And I should just write the equation blank percent of blank is blank. Remember that this is multiplication and this is your equal sign. So now all we do is multiply the two numbers together. 0.62 times 75, that's 46.5 equals x. You do have to remember that if you're going to put, if you're asked to find the percent in this lesson, then you do need to put the percent symbol back onto your answer. So now we have find 60% of 96. So you're doing 0.60 times 96, and that will give you the part again. So 0.6 times 96, or 0.60, is 57.6. So there's your part. Now we're asked to find the percent. 287 is what percent of 410? So it's the percent times the whole. This is the whole. And this is the part. So it's x times 410 equals 287. And we don't usually write x times 410, we usually write 410x. And then you can see you solve by dividing both sides by 410. So 287 divided by 410 is 0.7. And what we have to do here is change that back to a percent. So you have to move the decimal place 2 spots to the right and get 70%. So the biggest difference with the percent equation and the percent proportion is that with the equation, you are having to manipulate the percent and the decimal back and forth between one another. Number 4 says 15 is what percent of 25? So again, it's the percent times the whole, so x times 125 or 125x equals 15, which is the part. Divide both sides by 125. That's 0.12, and you need to move the decimal spot, or move the decimal place 2 times to the right, or it's the same as multiplying by 100, but that gives you 12%. Finally, we'll do some examples where we find the whole. So 33 is 55% of what number? So here, again, you've got to change the percent into a decimal. So it's 0.55x, because it's the whole that we don't know, and that equals the part, 33. So we divide both sides by 0.55, and x equals 33 divided by 0.55 is 60. So that means that 33 out of 60 would be 55%. 18 is 30% of what number? So it's 0.30x equals 18. So again, it's the percent times the whole equals the part. Dividing by 0.30. And again, we get 60. So 18 out of 60 would be 30%. In class, we will work on maybe worksheet 7.4.